Good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2026, days 3-day. What have you created this week? Today is about the things that we have created. We were initiated on Sunday. Yesterday was about duality. What did you create out of that duality? Okay, we got a new moon. Where is that new moon? That new moon in Pisces. And we're moving into Aries season with a full moon on the 1st of April. So just 2 weeks. I don't care to not see the moon, and you guys know I take pictures of it. Anytime I get to see it, I take pictures of it. Actually, I can't even really wait to upgrade my phone because I can take better pictures. Alright, so I want to see what's going on in the collective field today. As with every day. What does the collective need to know today? All right, one card. Oh, Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. Card number 22. Lovely. And the underlying heart home. Compassion. Oh, transmuting pain with compassion. Transmuting pain with compassion. Tell me one card. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning, double mission. Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. Perfect. Perfect. Transmuting pain, compassion, life lessons, serve the world by being you. Fool's Embrace. Life lessons. Double mission. 27 is 9. So the Fool's Embrace, this is the foundations we built. And 9 is how we got there. So let's see. Got the Queen of Wands at the center. That's you. That is passionate, fiery, able to transmute, able to create new things from the old things. And the Queen of Pentacles. Double queens at the center. Nice. Fire and earth. Transmuting pain. Okay, top of mind, Temperance. Old you, King of Cups. Knight of Wands for your subconscious. Look at me, look what I can do. And the Four of Cups in the future position. All right. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck, with the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. All right. So, transmuting pain and Earth School life lessons. Me and my shadow and me. Alright, so Six of Pentacles. This is sacred reciprocity. This is the give and take in relationships, all relationships. I pour into your cup, you pour into my cup, and we will always have a full cup. Eight of Swords. I have locked myself in this cage. I don't know how to get out, but the door is wide open. I can get myself out of this situation anytime I want. Ten of Cups. Happy life, happy family. And then the Five of Swords, in constant competition with ourselves. And a little bit of competition is healthy. Eight plus 5 is 13. That's 4 swords. There's a need for rest. Rest, because you just came out of a extremely mind-altering situation, like super trauma, and you're handling it well. In fact, you're handling it so well that you gave just as much as they took. Although I think that this more was a life lesson on how to deal with a family situation. I kind of feel like you got yourself trapped in a situation that you felt like you couldn't get out of. Bad relationship, family drama. But the truth is, you could have left any time that you wanted to. You didn't have to stay there. You've let yourself out now. You found your authenticity. Found your authenticity. Of course you did. You're the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so this King of Cups in the past. Ship going through an opening in the rock, trying to sail to calmer shores. You're at a threshold moment right now. You chose your head over your heart. But that's just it. You chose your head over your heart. Something's missing. Now you're kind of like stuck in limbo. And you need to, like, you're like not moving. You've learned how to balance the fire and the water. You've learned how to temper your emotions. Temper your passion. The Fool's Embrace is needed now. Fool's Embrace. 22 is 4. 4 is about foundations. 22 is doubling the energy of duality. Temperance is 14. 14 is 5. There's change, like big change. Well, we've got heart home. Heart home. A lot of fire in that card too. That's your underlying energy. Temperance. All right, let's read. Let's read 22. Allowing life to love you. The experience of both and. So nothing is inherently good or evil, and everything is true. If they said it and they believe it, it must be true. If I say it and believe it, it must be true. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. Oh, right. I said that yesterday. Because of the things that we go through in life, we think that pain is equivalent. Hold on. We think that pain is equivalent to disappointment. That wanting something equals a risk of pain. So that pain is just a constant. We're kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. We're kept hostage by the pain. If we let it, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. No matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself now, whether it be mild disappointment or searing loss, it's time to make peace with it. Befriend it, rather than resisting it or running from it, judging it as a bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the fool's embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? Heart Home says love in its truest form, compassion. When you begin to feel like you don't belong anywhere, it's time to make your way back to your heart home, because it's always been about you. This is your true home. You're being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Excuse me. Put everything on hold for a short while. You're being... The Four of Swords. Rest. You're being called back to center. Back to presence. You're being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not the love you must work hard to earn or barter for. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it's that easy when Heart Home shows up. There's no need to forgive anybody for anything. None of it occurred in spiritual truth, correct? Because that doesn't exist anymore. So you're on a double mission, right? Serve the world by being you. Some of us think that our mission is to get on here and do videos for YouTube and read the tarot cards, but really the mission is to live life and grow. It's a school. Like, we're put here, we forgot everything. We forgot everything. And, you know, like, the whole point is to remember who we are. That we're all God fragments. And when we come into this free, I called it yesterday, a free will density. When we come into this free will density, we have to relearn that it's a game or in a simulation, that we create the life that we want to live, and we do the work on ourselves to be able to put our heads and our hearts into the perfect position to become this Queen of Pentacles. This is almost the Empress. The only thing keeping this from being the Empress is a king. Is the masculine counterpart. When we understand that we have to balance our masculine action with our feminine nurture, our receiving, when we figure that out, everything changes. So this Knight of Wands is ready to take action. He's ready, like he's full of fire and exuberance and passion, and yes, he may burn out, but that's what this Temperance is all about. This Temperance is about balancing this Knight of Wands. Take action by not being reactive, right? Reactivity is what's going to put us in this Four of Cups. Disappointment and apathy, and what we're really aiming for is the Ten of Cups, and it's sitting in our subconscious. You know, once we escape the brutality of the cage, once we escape the matrix. Okay, so after the Four of Cups comes the King of Wands. The King of Cups the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Standing on your own feet, being able to lick your own wounds. Wishes fulfilled because you're doing it for yourself. That Ace of Swords is the clarity to see. To see the truth. Oh. Okay, I'm going to read 2 verses, one from today and one from tomorrow. You search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life, and these are they which testify of me. But you're not willing to come to me to see that you may have life. I do not receive honor from men, but I know you, that you do not have the love of God in you. I have come in my Father's name, and you do not receive me. If another comes in his own name, him you will receive. Christ is saying that you're searching the scriptures and you're reading the prophecies and you're looking for Christ in those scriptures. But when Christ is right in front of you, you reject him. And I'm not talking about Jesus. I'm talking about the Christ consciousness. Heart, compassion. The King of Wands and the King of Cups. Being able to love, but still call out bullshit with love. The Ace of Swords, you can see it clearly now. And the Nine of Cups. If another comes in his own name, him you will receive. You'll take the word of men, but you won't take the word of people who have been down in the trenches and done the work. You do make your own life. You do. And once you make your life for you, then you can serve others. The King of Wands and the King of Cups. Fire and water, baby. In the balance of those things. And we have a balance of feminine and masculine here. Pretty good balance. The King of Cups is out here twice, the masculine and the feminine. And they're both holding their ships. Temper your reactivity. Because when you're reactive, you're hurting your own self. I love you guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.